Parents, today my video is going to be a little bit different than my previous videos. My goal today is sort of to walk you through what I think you're going to see once you're able to log into your child's Schoology account. I was working on going through my son's today. He got his today since he's in 3rd through 6th grade. And even though I've spent a lot of time on the website, I had a very difficult time registering him until I actually went back and watched the little video that came from the district that told us how to log him in. I do recommend that you look at that video. The way that you have to log in does include entering the little code numbers, and I had a difficult time finding that until I watched the video. This clip will not include that information because the district's already done that. I'm going to just talk to you a little bit about what I think you're going to see once you get in. First of all, over here you'll see that there's an area with Mr. Suggs. If you go into that area, you'll see a little video that announces Schoology to you, and then some other items that he's added there. Now I'm going to go back up to courses in this red band, and we should be able to get, whoops, we don't want that. All right, right over to the tile that has my name on it, which is where all your child's coursework is going to be for me. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. All right, and you should see something similar to this. Okay, so the first thing that you'll notice is there's the Welcome to Schoology. Under that file, if you click on the blue, my goal is to post on most days a little video telling you what new materials I've added. Now, if you've been getting the emails from me on our school account, you'll see the items on here are a repeat of what you've already seen. Now, when you do click on a specific video, I want you to notice that in order to see it, you have to go over to the side that says View. For a long time, I was trying to click on the little icon. That didn't work. Then I tried to click on the words. I tried reloading things, and then I realized, whoops, I really have to click on View in order for that to work. Now I'm going to go back up to where it says Mrs. Finkel, and this is going to give you kind of like my table of contents, I like to think of this as again. It's very sensitive, so you want to be gentle with that. Now under here, I'm going to use my finger instead of the pointer, you'll find different links that the district preloaded for us. There's a couple things I'd like you to notice. The Connect Ed and the Think Central, which we sent login information home that last day that we had school for. I wrote on here, currently not recommended. The reason for that is, for one, the picture logins do not work through Schoology. And from my understanding right now, I cannot reset those. They will not be communicating in the right way. And then for Think Central, it's very time consuming to navigate through, and it would be very difficult for a kindergartner. If as time goes on, if we don't return to school, my understanding is the district will give us some more information on making those different, I guess you want to call them a website, those different programs or links a little bit more useful to kindergartners. I want to tell you that not to discourage you from those websites if you're somehow into those and enjoying them. I just don't want you to spend a lot of time on those and then get discouraged from using the website in general. Dreambox, I highly recommend Dreambox. The kids don't like to do it for much more than 10 or 15 minutes, but the math content on there is excellent. It's very visual. eSpark, the kids are very familiar with, and it's going to give you good review for both math and reading. Now, probably my favorite link on this entire Schoology site is the Scholastic Learn at Home. If you're just going to do one thing, I would make it that. It's got science, math, really interesting little video clips on it. I did that a couple years ago with my class when I was teaching kindergarten, and they loved it. We had a lot of fun with that. So I was really happy the district chose to get that for us. Now I'm going to try to hold my phone and scroll down. Let's see how that goes. Okay, probably one of my next things that I'd recommend the most would be the Raz Kids. I've noticed that a few of the kids are already doing that and having a lot of success with that. That will give you a lot of titles that the kids can read and comprehension questions. So that's another one. I'm going to click on that just to show you. I typed into here, teacher name is A. Finkel 3, because when you click on this link, it's going to take you, let's see if I can get that open. All right, it should take you to the Raz Kids login. Oh, you know what I have to do is I have to click on this again. So you have to do that sometimes. And when you go to the kids login, it's going to ask you, I want to try to get, there we go. Let's see if it's going to work because I'm in my teacher's one. I want to see if I can get the kids login. It may ask you your teacher login. Ours is A. Finkel 3 if you need to have that. And then you can see the kids already have a little icon on there with their names. All right, that's a good one. I think the kids enjoy that and it's very educational also. Okay, I'm going back up here to navigate. I'm going to go back to kindergarten in general. And now we're going to get to the actual content areas. If I can scroll down with one hand, let's see. There we go. Okay, you can see there's a folder for English Language Arts, Mathematics, Science, and Social Studies. Currently, the district wants us to first focus, as you may have guessed, on English Language Arts and Mathematics. Now, I have started to add some content into these two areas that I would really invite you to take a peek at. But if you're limited on time, again, the language arts and the mathematics are where you want to go. So I'm going to open this folder over here. Once you get inside that red folder, you're going to see there's a number of different things. The purple folders are going to have exercises that can be repeated. Those are little videos that are helping the kids memorize things like letter sounds, letter ID. When we look at the exercises for math, they're going to be counting activities. The printable resources, the gray folders, are really large files that I just dropped in there. You want to be careful not to just click on one and print the whole thing. You'll use up all your ink. What you want to do is choose specific pages that you want your kids to do. Some of these files here, go ahead and open it up. They cover very vast areas. For example, say you're doing letter of the week. There's like 20, 25 pages of working on the letter U. Nobody really needs to do that many of them. So you can even have your child help you pick out the ones that they enjoy the most. These, like the read and sequence worksheets, there might be 100 of them. Nobody needs to do 100 of those activities. But again, you can pick out the ones you like. As time goes on, I'd like to add little video clips with some of these printable resources to actually work through them, but I'm not there yet. All right, I'm going to go back up to English Language Arts. All right, and then you can see that the district again put the links to these common, I wish I knew what we call those, common websites or apps, I guess we could call them, that you can use that the district is providing us with. Okay, now, when you get to this yellow folder, you don't want to look under there here and say, oh, wait, there's nothing to do. You actually have to open the folder. Come on there, folder. All right, again, you have to click on the blue. I was trying to click on the folder. You have to click on the blue. And inside there, you're going to see different video clips for lessons. A lot of them are revolving around reading a story and then a little skill that we practice. Some of them are a worksheet that the kids could follow along with me on, and different types of activities. Now, if you have been getting my emails and opening those up, you will see that most of these are the ones I've been sending in the emails. I will continue to add to these just about daily. My understanding is next week the district will put out a new folder. Let's see if I can get back up here. I wonder if I can, yeah, let's go like that. see, that worked. A new folder, okay, which would probably be the week of March 30th. Now, my understanding is you'll still be able to go back into March 23rd and do those activities, but then they'll be like chapters, so you can see where we started newly. All right, so that was language arts. Very similar under math, so I'm going back up to Mrs. Finkel, and then we're going to peek in math. All right, you can see the purple folder again for activities to repeat, printable resources, and we're going to open up the March 23rd activities there. And here are some different activities that you can do, different lessons. This would be a fun one for you guys to do because you can hear from a classmate. And then Mr. Suggs added a little fun bonus take a break in there, so the kids will probably enjoy checking that out. All right, so now we're going back up to Mrs. Finkel. And I'm just going to peek really quickly into science. This is what I'm super excited about because my sister-in-law is actually helping me out. I really enjoyed, since I've been teaching kindergarten, hatching ducklings with the students, but there was a couple things that stood in our way this year. And then a biology teacher from Ford was going to help us do chicks because I wouldn't be breaking any city codes from what I found out. However, now we can't do that because we're not going to be in school at the correct times. So my sister-in-law knew how bummed out I was, so she said, I will hatch them for you. And so she's making little videos that she's going to keep sending us that the kids can watch. And then she's even been connecting different activities the kids can do. So you can see an example of what that's like there. So I intend to keep adding those in as that happens. All right, and then we're going to go back to science. And you can see there's also printable activities in science that go along with that. And then we can go back up to the main index. And social studies, there's not a whole lot yet. These are kind of fun. I think the kids will enjoy these Tom and Tabby Cat. Those are some lessons we've been doing in the class, and so hopefully they'll enjoy reconnecting with them. All right, I'm going to try and go a little bit faster so I don't go over my 15-minute YouTube limit here. All right, so we were just in courses. Now I'm going to show you groups, which I'm not 100% sure how this is going to work, but I added a group called I Want to Say. And if you go into there, once you're added, I think your children should also be able to say something to the class. It's like a little blog. We'll see how that goes. Of course, we're going to want to keep that positive and appropriate. But with your help, I thought they might like hearing from each other. On the left side, there's something they're calling an album. And I think the way it's going to work is you would also be able to add possibly a picture of your child's work or something they saw out in their yard, something that they might want to do, kind of like a little picture show and tell with the class. We'll see if that works. For right now, unless I get different directions from the district, myself, I'm not going to post any pictures of the children. I'm not sure what all the laws are on that. If you chose to post a picture of your child, it's up to you. But I do know that if somebody else could take a picture of it or screenshot it and send it on, you want to think about all that before you do something like that. All right, resources. I'm trying to add things there, but I'm not having a ton of luck with. I don't know if you will see the resources the same I do, but this is actually just a repeat of everything that I put in there. This is from Schoology. He has public resources, but I haven't found those to be very aligned to what we're doing yet. But maybe I'll figure out how to do that better as time goes on. All right, parents, I just really wanted to encourage you not to get too discouraged with this. Like I said, I've been playing with this, at least a week and a half now, and then working on it with, especially my sons. I kind of had a difficult time today. My two daughters who have been working in Schoology since the beginning of the school year, they're zipping right through it. I never even had to look in theirs. But for elementary, this has been a bit of a challenge. All right, parents, great luck with this, and please email me and just let me know how it's going for you and any questions we might be able to work out together. All right, take care. God bless.